Hi everyone, my name is Anna Maria and you are very welcome to my channel. I'm very happy to see you here. Thanks for opening this video. Today I wanted to discuss a very interesting topic. It's actually a post of a guy that I've read on LinkedIn, and I wanted to just tell you what I think about it and what's my opinion about it. A guy who just graduated from the law university wrote that it's so difficult to find a job when you graduate. Even if you have a degree, everyone should be guaranteed a job after the university, and that job should be with a decent paycheck as well, because he has a very big student loan. It's about £50,000, I think. So the idea is that he just graduated from the university, he faced the real world, he understood that it's very difficult to find a job even with a degree, and he thinks that everyone should be guaranteed a job, and yeah, with very good money. So I just wanted to reflect on this idea, and I just wanted to discuss a little bit about this topic. I want to mention that I look at this topic based on my personal life experience, and I do understand why this guy wrote this post, because he just faced the reality and he understands that the reality is totally different. The reality gave us all a slap, and the reality just gave him a slap, and we know how difficult it can be sometimes to find a job, isn't it? Usually we think that once we get the degree we will be able to find so many jobs, will be so amazing, will be so great, everything will be so amazing in our lives and stuff like this. But what usually happens is that yes, we study very hard, we spend a lot of money on universities, and we face the real life, and we understand that it actually is not that easy to get a good job, and at the beginning your jobs will not pay you a lot of money. Okay, you can be very lucky, you can have very rich mommy and mommy and daddy can find you a job. Of course, yes, this is true, and this is possible as well. But for people who watch me, most likely you do everything yourself, you struggle in life yourself, you find things yourself, you achieve everything yourself. We all don't have a rich mommy and daddy who do things for us. Why would a company want to hire someone who just graduated from the university, has no idea about the real work life? Why would a company would like to pay a lot of money to you? Like what's the idea? Why would they like to do this? And then, if a university was to guarantee you a job with a decent paycheck, how is this possible? Then you will not have to spend like €50,000 on the education or £50,000. You will have to spend €500,000 on the education, isn't it? Because that university has to make sure that you definitely are a good specialist, isn't it? They have to provide you with a lot of experience, they have to provide you with loads of things, they have to find companies, those companies have to agree to hire you. It's very, very difficult to get rid of a bad specialist. It's very difficult for a company to get rid of someone. And there are very strict rules with letting people go, with making people redundant. Those rules are extremely strict, and you have to be extremely careful to get rid of a person. And imagine that a company hired you, they have no idea how you in general perform at work, and you're an actual not really good specialist, you do not really bring them a lot of money, a lot of clients. And why would they pay you this much money, isn't it? Like, it's a good question. And I want to mention that I'm not judging this guy, because I do understand that he looks at the reality based on his own experience, based on what happens to him, and I look at this topic based on my own experience. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, that your degree, your diploma is not the magic pill. You still have to try so hard to find that very good job, and maybe you'll have to work for 5 or even 10 years to get a decent job with a decent paycheck. You'll have to try really hard. Also, that guy mentioned that he went to some internships. When you go to an internship, you don't just go to an internship, you communicate with loads of people, you try to talk to people who already were hired, ask how did it happen, you communicate with the HR team, you tell people about your intention to maybe work in this company. So it's a lot of hard work to do. It's not like you just go to an internship and that's it. This whole thing of getting a degree and getting a diploma is not like that's it, you will be able to achieve everything in life. No, you still have to put like so much work, you have to try so hard, you have to try out all the possible things to find a good job or to create a good job for yourself. I want to mention it's not only finding a good job, it's also creating a good job for yourself. And the degree doesn't mean much. The degree can get you to the interview, and that's it. Then it's up to you to show how good you are, to present yourself, to sell yourself. This is something that I've been talking for very, very many times in loads of my videos. And another thing is that, I got my degree. I got my first class honors degree in business management. And I do understand that that degree is not going to help me a lot in life. What is going to happen is that if someone else with exactly the same experience but without a degree will compete with me, most likely I will go to the interview because I have the degree, most likely, but maybe that person will also be invited to the interview. I don't know. So the idea is that the degree will help you to get to the interview, but then it's up to you to show what a great experience you have. You have to show that, look, I'm willing to do so many things. I'm willing to work so hard, but to be hired by you, and I don't even want much money. I want just a little bit of money. I'm just here to get the skills. This is how we all start. We start with very little money. Somebody starts by washing toilets and then they achieve some things. So it's not like you graduated from the university and that's it. You are guaranteed a job. It's not true, unfortunately. And I absolutely understand this guy who wrote this post, because now in COVID times it's much more difficult to find a job. I understand how he feels, so it's not just one slap, it's a double slap from life and from reality. And in this situation, I suppose that it's great to look at different options, at different ways to talk about yourself, to build experience. Like, for example, you can consult people for free and tell people that, I know you have a problem, I just graduated from the university, I will consult you for free, or maybe I'll consult you for €2 or £2, and if I will help you, then please give me a recommendation. This is what you can do. And I know that many people would say that, oh, I don't want to work for free because it's a lot of work and I work for free. And we all don't want to work for free. That's true. But the idea is that when you consult someone for free, for example, then you get recommendations, and you maybe do not get remuneration in form of money, because it's not only money that you can get as remuneration. You get a different currency. You get paid with a different currency. Like, for example, you get paid with your with skills, with recommendations, with knowledge, with understanding the client, with understanding how this whole process works. So it's about, how to explain it? It's about trying to find those ways to get a job, trying to find those ways to build your experience. Or maybe you can start a YouTube channel or make videos on LinkedIn and talk about some very common problems and how do you think they can be solved. We all want to go to the university, we all want to have a guaranteed job, we all want to get a decent paycheck straight away, and I totally understand that guy, but at the same time the reality is different. We need to show that someone really needs us. It's a lot of work, like a lot of work. I really want to emphasize this. The degree, the diploma is not the magic pill. Unfortunately, it would be great if it was a magic pill, but it's not the magic pill. And even in those internships, make sure that you talk about yourself, that you present yourself, that you connect on LinkedIn to people from that company, and maybe later on you'll be able to at least work part-time in that company and start somehow. Be willing to start low, because this is what many people are doing who don't have rich mommy and rich daddy. We're all starting low. We all start by doing underpaid jobs, and it's all very difficult. And somehow we try to build that experience, and it's very difficult. Like, it's very, very difficult. It takes a lot of time. Like, me, guys, I don't even have a Netflix subscription because I spend a lot of time learning, studying, figuring out some kind of strategy in my life, building new skills. I try really hard, and I have tasks to do every single day, from Monday to Saturday, and I really want to take a day off, but I don't know even how I can take a day off per week, because there are so many things to manage, and I'm trying to take different kind of courses, talk to people, develop myself, learn new things, see different ways of doing things and stuff like this, and it's very difficult. I also want to relax. I also want to just stay there and do nothing, but I understand that I cannot allow myself to relax and do nothing. Okay, I can do it, like, we need to take breaks, like, to stay healthy, isn't it? But in general, I do understand that I have to keep working, I have to stay very strategic, and I have to do a lot of work. Cool, guys, I was not planning this video, but I read this post and I decided that I want to tell people that do not base yourself too much on that degree. It's amazing to have a degree, it's great, but experience and struggling and hustling a lot is what will help us to achieve loads of things, to get a job with a decent paycheck, to maybe build a business or something like this. And please let me know what you think about this topic in the comments. Again, I'm not judging anyone. I totally understand that we all look at the same situation from very different points of view based on our own experiences. And I just wanted to tell you what I think about it. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comments. Maybe you guys got a degree from like some university and straight away you managed to find an amazing job that pays really well, or maybe you also think that the degree is not the magic pill. And I'm just curious to know what's your experience, because I'm sure that there are loads of lucky people who are lucky to find a very good job, but I'm sure that you did something to find the job. It's not like you were just lucky, you definitely did something, like talk to someone, search for something. I'm sure you did something, so I would be very interested to know more about you. Cool guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I will see you in the next one, and have a very, very lovely day, evening or morning.